Welcome to Jinan, Shandong.
Woo! Hello and welcome back. We're Louie and Rose and we're on a tour to visit every province in China. In this episode, we're going to Jinan, the capital of Shandong, which is also known as the City of Springs. We'll also be visiting Qufu, the birthplace of Confucius, and visiting a beautiful ancient water town. Let's get started. Our first stop in Jinan was Furong Street, a bustling night market in the heart of Old Town. On weekends, it gets busy. All types of foods were available, from bowls of noodles to skewers to weird and wonderful items we've never seen before. But the one that caught our nose? This is stinky tofu. Stinky tofu can be traced back to the Anhui region in China during the Qing dynasty. A scholar named Wang Zhihe failed his imperial exams and became a tofu seller instead. Unfortunately, his unsold tofu began to spoil, and he decided to leave it in a salt jar which began to ferment. The result was a moldy, pungent smelling tofu, but the locals came to like it and he turned it into a business that still exists today. Stinky tofu. Yeah, I think they got like a bit of a coleslaw on there and they put like some sort of a chili thing on top. Doesn't look too bad. I thought it'd be more like dark and black. The tofu feels quite crispy. All right, let's give it a try. Just tastes like tofu. Wait, tastes like tofu and then you get hit with a pungent sock taste after at the back of your throat. Stinky tofu.
Tastes nice. It has like a
Wait
bean sauce.
for it. And then it hits you.
No?
No? Alright.
It's just like a bean sauce, a spicy bean sauce.
Yeah, and then it hits you with that sock smell afterwards.
No, maybe I need to eat more. Give me the whole thing. Nope.
Nope. Alright.
No sock smell. I can eat stinky tofu.
You're a stinky
all my
tofu
life.
fan.
Wow. The other thing that we ate in Beijing, that was sock.
That was very socky.
That was a sock.
Yeah, that was very intense.
This one is fine. Maybe
one's
we need
alright.
to try another store.
Yeah,
This
have
one's
another
easy. I can eat this whole bite. Let's go.
Who would have thought Rose would be a fan? We continue to explore Old Town, walking through alleys and streets with roots stretching back over 2,000 years. And just around the corner is Chushui Ting Street, a beautiful street that gently follows a flowing creek, which was once a gathering place for scholars and poets alike. Nowadays, you'll find the lanes lined with tea houses, kids catching little goldfish, and local outdoor concerts for all to enjoy. Breakfast is another important time of day, and we set out to find the best local spot. This line outside is already a good sign. So we chose the top 3 items.
果汁，豆浆，还有一个鸡蛋包，鸡蛋包，对对，鸡蛋面条。正常。它的东西 crispy. Oh, I forgot to take a video with my phone. This is a red sugar crispy wrap. Can't see the red sugar, but it's sweet. It's like a twisty youtiao. It is youtiao, but rolled with sugar on it. Yum. Good. This is spoon. Drinking straight from the bag in a bowl. I can't drink like this. So sad when it's not sugary though. But it's healthy. It's just plain doujiang.
Nonetheless, a hearty meal. We thought we were done for breakfast, but after a short stroll, we saw another store with an even bigger line.
As always, jumping in line when everyone else is in line with no idea what we're lining up for.
It was slow moving, but our turn eventually came.
30 minutes, yeah, 10:57, it's now 11:30.
Peering through the window, we watched an orchestra of chefs kneading, stuffing, and flipping dough inside the oven. And what came out was a baked flatbread, glowing with a golden brown crust.
We lined up for 30 minutes for this. I think it's called,
And we still had no idea what it was.
it's a local specialty, shaobi. Got a sweet and a savory one. The savory one we have is pork. I had to confirm which one it was. So it's like a...
Altogether, this was $8.50 bargain. And let's have a try. Hot, man. Woo. Yeah, so nice and juicy. Nice flavor. Take a look. Whoa. Yummy. This is good. This one is the sweet one. Bye bite. It's meant to be sesame paste and sugar, but I want to taste sugar. Look at the layers, like layers and layers of sugar. They call it Hong Tang here, which is actually brown sugar. I don't know why it translates to red sugar. Yeah, I'll rate this. I'm glad we lined up half an hour for it. We literally just walked down the street and to go somewhere else. We saw a huge line, and if there's a huge line, you just gotta do it. And we checked Dianping, which is like their rating app, and it's pretty good, so we just lined up, YOLO.
And after our 2 breakfasts, it was time to visit what Jinan is actually known for, their springs.
Right now we are at Wulongtang Park, a serene park that is fed by the many springs of this town. Jinan is famous for their springs. It's also known as City of Springs. Has 72 springs, and the biggest one is Baotu Spring, which we're going to now. Let's go.
The biggest and most famous in Jinan is Baotu Springs. It is known for its 3 mouths of water, and on a powerful day, it can bubble up to 2 meters high.
We've made it to Baotu Tren, which is the largest of the springs, 72 springs in Jinan. And look at all the people. We paid 40 entry, the price of our lunch, to see this. Look at the springs. Do you see? Bubble, 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 gurgle, gurgle, gurgle.
And with such an abundant source of clean water, the locals have grown to believe drinking from the springs is a symbol of good health and longevity.
You see grannies holding jugs, kegs of water, whatever they're called. They're from the spring. Take a look at what they have in their hands. The kegs of water they're like taking from the springs must be fresh, eh? Ah. It tastes like water. Always have to fight with old people. No matter what country you go to, the people who you have to fight are old people. Some guy who just like pushed in front of me to get some water, and I just stared him down and he left. Anyway, how was the water?
It was very clear. It tasted like spring water. I mean, I ain't no water connoisseur, so I can't tell the difference. But it tasted very clean, very clear.
Apparently, it's meant to be sweet.
Yeah, maybe.
Was it sweet?
It didn't taste bad.
Yeah. People are going crazy. Like they bring these. Literally, they're just filling 10 bottles of them. But yeah. Anyway, so that's an experience.
Yeah.
Let's go explore some more springs.
Let's go. And the great thing about Jinan is the springs are all interconnected and walkable, making a great way to explore the city by foot. The next morning, we ventured out 2.5 hours to Qufu.
We're in Qufu now, entering the temple. I'll tell you later when there's a nicer spot. We are at Qufu. Qufu, Shandong, we're at the temple, and this is the birthplace of Confucius, the wise old man. The great sage, the great guy, the guy with all the quotes, the very smart guy.
What's Confucius' most famous quote? What's his favorite quote?
But I know he's got great quotes, and when I see it, I can relate to it. That's why I like Confucius. This is where he died, and he's buried as well, so I've got to check that out. Let's go in. We're getting swarmed by tour guides. Except we don't actually understand Chinese when they start speaking really fast. Well, I definitely don't understand much Chinese.
Speak proper words, not just
it's
ordering food.
And so it's gonna be a self-guided tour.
All things a bit strange, eh? 500-year-old tree. Look how smooth it is. It's like timber.
Whoa.
It's like it's been treated.
Oh wow.
Everyone's touching this tree, so I came and touched it as well. Look how curly here, you can see it.
Yeah, what the hell? Never seen a tree like this before.
What is happening? It looks like we came at the right time. Every day at 8 AM there is an opening ceremony involving drums, parades and dancing warriors, which leads to the official opening of the temple gates for the day. The day starts off with an introduction and speech, before being guided through the compound led by the disciples.
Let us walk the Confucian way. Onwards. Let's go. Oh, that. We were then led into the main performance area for a truly special ritual. This is the Yi dance, a beautiful ancient tradition that expresses the highest form of respect and honor to Confucius. The dancers moved with incredible grace in perfect neat formation, every step deliberate and elegant. The dance brings to life the philosophy and teachings of Confucius himself. And of course, after a long day of walking in the cold, all we wanted for dinner was a cheap, hearty meal, which just happened to be hot pot.
We have three flavors today. Tomato. I don't know what. Mushroom. This is probably just plain chicken, eh? Look at all the lamb. Yum.
Needless to say, this was such an aesthetic way of displaying the meat, and it was such a good deal for 200 RMB. We were both stuffed, and it was a great way to end the night as we had an early morning the next day. Now, if there's one thing you should know about Rose, is that she loves to dress up. And in China, we're not short of costume stores. When you enter, you can browse the wide selection of costumes they have, and they also include the makeup. It wasn't long until she picked one and decided to wear it to the next water town, and pulled me into it too. For our last destination in Jinan, we went to Mingshui Ancient Town. We didn't stay here for the night, but you definitely could. It's a beautiful resort town that features Ming and Qing dynasty style buildings, water canals and bridges. It's a great way to get a feel of the atmosphere and surroundings of that time period. For us, it was a photo shoot day, and for Rose to become a Chinese princess for a few hours. Well, that's it for our journey here in Jinan. As always, if you want to follow us on our journey, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in Taishan Mountain next time.